Dad's out chopping some stalks. The majority of these are going to get worked in with the chisel plow because the way bedding prices are right now. Let me get you guys back to sunflower is done. Besides, it needs a 6-hole tire yet. We'll get that when we get there, I guess. That won't take long. We should probably, yeah, we'll get there. So I'm gonna unhook this. And I think I'm gonna grab the chisel plow and bring it up here so we can start looking at that. And then I guess we'll see what the weather does and see where we get. Hey guys, today is Monday, the 19th of, I don't know if it'll show me. Yep, we are at the 19th of April. Today we're hauling manure out. We're going to clean our yards out completely. All the bed pack, scrape the rest of the yards up, really just clean everything up good. It's that time of year, we got to get them cleaned out before we start to plant in the fields. Because once you plant the fields, you got nowhere to go with your manure. So we're gonna get everything cleaned out completely. It's also that time of year that you really don't need the extra bed pack to keep everybody warm. The temperature's warming up already, so they'll be all right. But I think I'm gonna call that a load. So I'm just hauling close by here. I'm going down the hill and just the field back here, and I'm actually coming through the old pasture to get back up into the yard. We actually got a deal right now that we're working on, and we're gonna get a bunch of black dirt put on top of this hill within the next year or so we can actually farm it. And so I think this year we're gonna try and clean it up. I don't know if we're gonna get any corn or anything planted in it, but we'll see. We got a bunch of trees to cut down and all that, so we'll see how that goes. So we're hauling on some chiseled ground right now. I think that'd be a good job for that new disc I bought to come and kind of work this stuff in before we want to do anything else. But we'll see. And then we got an old hayfield here that's sprayed off. We've been hauling on that all winter, so that's got to get chiseled. And then Dad chopped some stalks up there. Those we're just gonna work in. So gotta play with my spreader a little bit. Hopefully, if all goes well, hoping to be doing some round baling the middle of the week sometime. We're only going to do maybe 30 acres, 40 acres, something like that. So 2 years ago was such a wet year that we didn't get anything made. That fall, it was, I think you guys were around, I probably mentioned it. We couldn't get anything dry, we couldn't get anything done. I ended up having some round bales custom baled at that time, and well, we did all right. Bedding, I think towards the end, there was a stretch in December, a lot of guys got some stuff done, but you know, bedding was pretty tight. Prices were pretty decent, and you know, so I got everything. I mean, we had everything sold. Fast forward to 2020. Fall of 2020 was just beautiful, dry. If you wanted to make bedding, you got it done. Problem is, everybody made too much bedding, or guys made extra bedding, or guys that didn't normally bale bedding were making bedding. Guys were pulling their little balers out of the shed to make bedding, which, why? I don't know. But anyways, so now there's a surplus of bedding. Everybody's got bedding. Guys that got bedding to sell can't sell it because there's so much bedding. If I said bedding enough? So my dilemma is, I got bales left. All my bean straw is gone, but I got corn stalks left. Not sure if I should make any corn stalks, but I don't want to get in a situation where I wish I did. We might not do any in the fall. I don't know. It's gonna be a play it by ear situation. I mean, right now I'm feeding my beef cow. My beef cows are getting a corn stalk bale every 2 days or whatever, and they eat it right up. So I mean, that's a whole different scheme there. But anyways, get you another shot of the spreader here. It's pretty thick stuff because this is some bed pack, so it runs out. It doesn't spread very well with this spreader. You got to really play with the auger on the inside to get it to kick out. I think I got to slow down a little bit. And then I just cut through the fence line there. Well, there's no fence there anymore, but we're gonna take this field and push it up onto that hill a little bit, cut a bunch of these trees down, and then we're gonna clean up this hill and get it back to farmland. That's the plan. So, well, we're empty-ish. Gonna let that shut the gate, and we'll head back to the yard for another load. Well, I was gonna film, but there we go. So we're down here by my grandpa now, cleaning this yard out. And I don't know if I really showed this yet, but these buildings are gone. We had a excavator up here that we borrowed. We dug a hole between the buildings and pushed the corn crib into that, and it actually put up more of a fight than I would have thought. And then the pig barn as well. Well, we just kind of pushed the pig barn. Well, it got burned up, we'll just say that. We're going to use what's left of the pig barn there, the cement block walls. we're going to use that as the very bottom base for our bins. Around here on this property, we could dig down about 5 feet or so and hit bedrock. So we're supposed to dig down about 4 feet for the bins, but if we go another foot, we'll hit bedrock, and that'll be we figure that's the best, is to just dig all the way down. And then we're gonna push all them cement blocks in, pack them in as tight as we can, and then we'll have to put some breaker rock over the top of that, but you know, we'll see how that goes. We got some cement there I think we're gonna have to dig up, but we should be able to do that with the excavator. I don't know what we're gonna do with this base here. I'd like to level it off a little bit, because we're pretty high up here compared to there where we built this yard up. So I'd like to have a little bit more of a honestly, I wouldn't mind like just filling in right over the top of that, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. We'll see. We'll bust it up, see what happens, and then yeah. So once we get, we're planning to get our corn planted, get everything planted, and then we're gonna come back around and start putzing with this. We got to dig down and yeah, just kind of prep for the cementing of the bottoms. So we got a lot of this. We're really cleaned up there now. We're missing a bale pile, and we cleaned up a lot of the other stuff. We got a bunch of bales laying here that we need to scoop up. We're gonna haul away, but overall, yeah. So this is pretty well. These buildings are gone, I guess, but so this manure is really thick because it's bed pack, and honestly we've been pretty dry here lately. We've had some rain a week and a half ago or so, and now we're drying out again, which is good. I mean, I'm ready to get in the field and do something. However, we got a couple cold days here, and then it's too cold now, and it looks kind of rainy for next week. So I guess I want to try and get some stuff done so we're ready to hit it when we can. But I think that's enough. So I'm just hauling right out here, right out back. Another spot be a good job for the new disc. We're gonna work this. I think I'm gonna work this in with that, and then once we're ready to plant, we can hit it with the sunflower, and it shouldn't cause a problem.